All right, so here we go. One of the fighters that a lot of people think could make a championship run in this division. And the term well-rounded obviously is overused in modern-day mixed martial arts, but I think it applies here.
Yeah, absolutely, Johnny. We speak privately about these fighters, and when we talk about this kid, we talk about what is in the future. Because if you look at him short-term, I think you're not doing him justice. This guy possesses all the skills in order to be an elite-level mixed martial artist. Now, is it guaranteed? Absolutely not. But he seems to have the foundation, the framework to become a UFC champion. Let's see if he can continue on that path with a victory tonight.
And one thing he all but guaranteed was a finish, either by knockout or submission, so we'll see if he gets it. All right, should be interesting to see how this fight plays out stylistically. On one side, we have as high-level a wrestler as we have seen cross into this division in some time. And I know you guys enjoyed talking wrestling in the fighter meeting. Is it your expectation he's going to try to take this fight down early?
Oh, John, he's going for a single leg right away.
Yeah.
It's his best takedown. He wants to take you down and he wants to wear you out. He wants to go from position A to position B. Position A, take him down. Position B, on the ground, move to C, get to the mount. Try to find a way to dominate, and in between, suffocate him. Make him work at every single turn. This guy's tremendous. He is the embodiment of the fight style that so many of us use.
Well, as you know, every MMA round begins on the feet, but prevailing wisdom is this one could hit the canvas, and sooner rather than later.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Della, Maddalena! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad!
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, here we go, round one with Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now at his native Chicago at Mike Valley's academy. But it's the wrestling, it's the suffocation on the ground that Muhammad maybe didn't have early on in his UFC career that has become a staple of his recent success. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Muhammad getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Muhammad has got full mount now. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Muhammad's able to transition back to side control now.
Beautiful transition.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity. He just hurt him with a left hook, yep. He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking. Big double leg, double change.
Muhammad's in half guard. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Muhammad. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sleep.
I need more of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the ref stand this up.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Able to block that one.
The timing was on point there. Lands a nice takedown.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Both fighters throwing heat now. Big shot on the feet. Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Oh, doubling up now, tripling up on that knee. Judo toss forward there. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
And yet another takedown by Belal Muhammad. 90 seconds now to go round two. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find it. Straight connection right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target. Nice level change.
right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Oh, massive kick lands flush. Hook is there again.
That takedown was timed beautifully.
Muhammad's pass attempt denied.
He has controlled the position, postured up, and landed another strike that has caused it swelling.
All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
Right.
Oh, nice jab to the head by Muhammad.
He's found his range. Now he's in a rhythm, landing these nice, beautiful punches. Tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Muhammad's in half guard now.
Oh, in the mount. Changing the position.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Muhammad's back in full mount.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Belal Muhammad. Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Muhammad. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take?
In the half guard. Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
You touch it because you're dropping your hands. You need to go back to the game plan, just like you practiced in the gym. Hands high, chins low, protect yourself. Nope.
All right, well, the crowd enjoyed those 5 minutes. DC, take us through some of the highlights from that previous one.
Face punching at its best. He loaded it up, he threw it straight, he threw it long, and over, that punch found the target. It allowed him to really dictate the pace of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, nice jab to the head there by Belal Muhammad.
Another big shot to the head.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on D Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 38 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon.